Welcome back to the news, stupid.
Yeah, no, for real. Well, very first podcast. Technically, it's probably like our fourth, no? But we never like really got the chance to upload. But
It's a redo.
it's a redo, and we're back here to talk about more things and have a good conversation on this podcast. But we'll be your host today. I'm Leo.
I'm Eddie.
And just a quick introduction between both of us. I think we started this podcast during like COVID or something, right? But it was like through, I don't know, some app that we used. And
Through Discord.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it was
through
through Discord, but it was a different app after that you came up with. It was like a website.
Oh yeah, it was a
We
website.
did-
I forgot
yeah,
the name.
we did
It was a
that.
website.
But we never really got to like upload any of the stuff. So we got like 3 like freaking podcasts that never made it to like the.
They're pretty long too, low key.
Yeah, they're pretty
They're
long.
pretty
They put
long.
like an hour, but it was during COVID though, and just never made it out.
Oh, I have the picture actually.
Oh really?
Yeah, look.
But yeah, so we've been wanting to start a podcast for like a while now,
My brother came in that day to fucking
and
take a Polaroid.
oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's sick. Oh yeah. But we never really got to make like an actual post about it. So we'll just start off this podcast by giving our little backstory of how we got like here and decided to finally make a podcast and upload this podcast. But I guess we'll start off right after high school. So we graduated high school.
Well, actually, first right after high school, yeah, but we met in
Yeah,
middle school.
We met middle school. Yeah.
So, like-
we've been friends for already 10 years maybe.
Damn.
Yeah, because we were 15, 14. Well, almost 10 years.
Almost 10
like
years. It's
8
like 8
years.
years, yeah.
So it was 8th grade when we met him. I don't know who he was, but we didn't really talk until like freshman of high school.
Yeah, because we ended up going to the same high school.
Yeah, we ended up going to the same high school. In 8th grade, we weren't in the same class, but we knew who we were, like who each other was, but we just didn't talk. And
We
then-
would only say hi
Yeah.
just because we had like an after school program
Yeah.
for algebra.
It was algebra. Yeah, but I still understand why they made that like an after school program instead of like making it a
yeah,
class
but like
during
they
school.
could have just made us a separate class.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly. It could have just been like another like math class or
Yeah.
something, but they ended up not doing that. But now it is. Now it is at that school, and like they have algebra, but it's like
Oh yeah, my sister just finished that too.
yeah, it's like an actual class now. It's like it's
Yeah.
not like an after school program. But yeah, so we met in high school. We talked, became like good friends during high school, and then after that, like senior year, it was probably our worst year. Well, it was like the best and worst year combined.
It was gonna be the most fun year.
Yeah,
it just got ruined.
Yeah, senior year was gonna be like the best year I've ever had in high school. Like the best. Like it had high expectations, but
It was reaching its potential.
dude, it had so much potential. I remember, since I was doing soccer, my season got cut in half because of a teacher protest.
Oh yeah.
They went on protest for like a month and a half. So then my season got cut in half.
And I didn't even get to start mine.
Yeah, and then you didn't get to start your first ever baseball
Yeah,
season
bro, for real.
because of COVID. So, and then that's when everything just went to shit because they told us like, oh, we're gonna be gone for like 2 weeks or something, and we're like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, because like all the like tests were coming up and like projects were coming up, and we just didn't want to do them, so they pushed them back super much. And then after that,
We just never went
we
back.
just never went back to school. We didn't have prom, we didn't have like luncheon.
We didn't have anything.
Yeah, so it was pretty
I
bad.
mean, we kind of not even the graduation thing. You had to go get your picture taken.
Yeah, I went to
Did
go.
you go?
Yeah, I went to
I didn't go.
Yeah, I went to go. I like put my gun and everything, my like little cord things, whatever they're called. And
I don't even think I want to go pick up my.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, so you don't have your diploma,
I don't think so.
bruh. I think they mailed mine because when I went to take the picture and everything, they didn't give it to me because I had to like pay some student stuff.
Oh,
that I don't know
shit.
what the heck what it
Oh
was,
no,
but
I
I
probably
paid
still
like
have to go pick mine up.
yeah, I paid like $25 for the like whatever fee I had to pay. But yeah, COVID ruined our senior year. I mean, there's nothing really much to talk about there. We had like school online. It was pretty bad. And then we went into college. Well, you went to college for like what? Like
A year.
one semester?
Yeah.
And I went to community college. But you went to where?
I went to UIC.
Oh right, yeah. We were supposed to actually go to school together too. We were supposed to go like IIT.
Yeah.
But none of us got accepted, so we
Yeah,
ended
only
up
wanted
not
to go there
going
just because we wanted to play video games.
Yeah, we wanted to do like we were like pretty big onto like COD at the time.
Yeah. Well, I still am.
Yeah, well, yeah, but MW at the time was like the best thing ever. Like we were playing like so many hours, just like
We learned every single map of Search and
bro,
Destroy.
it was so like that was super unhealthy because we knew like every map, we knew like every rotation.
Dude, holy.
Like the strategies were insane.
I missed that.
Yeah, it was fun. Like it was fun. We were actually doing like ranked stuff. It was fun. We started going. Well, he started streaming more than me, but I would stream here and there, but he would like be on it like 24/7 at the time because we didn't have like.
Dude,
We
had
technically
nothing
didn't
to
have
do.
school. Yeah, we
bro.
technically did not have nothing to do to school because everything was online.
And then even at that point, like some teachers did not give two like damns about if you joined or not.
Yeah.
Like I
Well,
remember like one of
yeah.
my teachers like shout out her, bro, but she was at one point she was just like, I understand no one even cares about this anymore.
Yeah.
Like if you guys want to do it, you guys can go ahead. If not, I don't really blame y'all. Like I'm just gonna pass y'all regardless.
Yeah, no.
So
It was easy to just like wake up and then your laptop was just next to you, so we just like flip it open and then you just log in and you were in the class. So I guess we would like I remember just playing up until like 2 a.m., which isn't super late, but I would go to sleep at 2 a.m., wake up at like 8 for class, and then my class would be like end like at 2. I would eat, do stuff like whatever I had to do like at home because I couldn't go out regardless because of COVID, and then hop back again like at 4 or 5 in the afternoon and just play the whole afternoon. Like COVID was so insane, bro. Like
it was
weird.
Like it was like great and like bad at the same time.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, it was bad just because like we couldn't go outside. Like there was nothing to do.
Dude,
But it
like
was-
the senior year was like the one year I finally started losing weight.
yeah.
And then COVID hit and, I gained
you-
so many pounds.
Yeah, I gained a lot. Yeah, that sucked too. Like you just couldn't do anything. Like, you were just eating and staying home.
But I probably went up from like 170, and then I remember the highest I reached when I finally like weighed myself.
Yeah.
I was at 215.
Bruh.
Bro, that's the
That's
worst
crazy.
I've ever. Dude, I know.
That's insane. I was high school. I was like 130.
Yeah,
or
you were
120 or
pretty
something.
ripped.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
120,
were pretty ripped.
130, and then COVID hit. I went up to like 150. Bro, I was like, God damn. But I started going down again, so it's not too bad.
Have you weighed yourself recently?
Huh?
Have you weighed yourself?
Nah,
recently?
not recently. Nah, I probably do weight around like 140ish, which is like to me not bad. I feel like that 140. I'm pretty like content with like.
I want
my
to get
weight.
back down to 140.
I feel good with 140. Like I feel like if I go down to 130, I'll just look slimmer. But obviously you put a little muscle weight, you go back to like
Yeah.
140, right?
And the thing is,
So-
like, if I dropped down to 140, I would look
Like slim.
skinny. No,
Yeah,
like skinny
yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm taller.
Exactly.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, so college was fun. Well, you stopped after 1 year or 1 semester.
After 1 year, but I didn't have any in-person classes.
But what did you study?
Well, I wanted to go for computer engineering, and that's what I was gonna do. I forgot what they made me take, but they had made me go through this course
Yeah.
so that I can actually
Take.
enroll or take like
Yeah.
computer engineering. I don't remember the name though. I completely forgot. I was just like, whatever, I'll go through with it.
Yeah, so you stopped after a year, and then I kept going. I went to community college. I did engineering. I got my associates recently in engineering. Well, I got my diploma last year around August, but I didn't walk the stage until this year, which is kind of stupid. But,
For real?
yeah, they made me walk the stage this year instead of last year when I got my diploma. So I was like, why would I go to the ceremony if I already have my diploma? And
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I guess
so-
unless you wanted for the
yeah,
party or
yeah.
something.
So I'm like, oh, whatever. My mom wanted me to walk the stage, so I'm like, all right, we'll walk the stage. So I got my associates in the sciences of engineering or something like that, and I'm now at UIC trying to get my bachelor's in computer engineering.
Bro, we would have been in school.
Yo,
together.
we would have been in school. Yeah, we would have been together in school and shit.
And it
But-
would have been a decent amount of us because Jose goes there.
No,
no.
it would have been
Marcos,
Marcos,
you, me,
David,
David.
and then was
Chan goes there.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of other girls go there
Yeah.
too. I'm not gonna mention. But yeah, like a lot of people go to UIC. I feel like UIC is like the, I don't know, like Kelly backyards type of
Probably.
school, because everybody
Yeah.
just goes there. Like, and it's for good stuff. Like, I wouldn't say UIC is like the best school there is, or like, I'm pretty sure it's, I would say one of the, I wouldn't say worst, but like it's kind of
It's just not
bad.
up there.
It's not
right?
up there. It's like
Like it's
mid.
good, but it's like it's
It's
just
pretty
like
mid.
It's just
It's
like the high school go to.
Yeah, it's literally, UIC feels like a high school. Like
Yeah.
it literally does. Like you go to the campus, like the like hallways and everything feel like if you were in high school, which is weird to me. But I mean, it's okay. I mean, the classes are good. The professors there are pretty nice. They're all chill. And like the people you meet there are pretty cool too. So
What's the school
I
you wanted to
enjoy
go
it.
to?
IAT.
Oh yeah.
It's
yeah,
right
that's
right
true.
across.
That's
it's
true. I wanted to go there too, but
it's on 35th and something, I think.
if that wasn't an option, I also wanted to go to.
But it's
DePaul.
super expensive. Huh? Where?
DePaul?
Oh yeah, it's super expensive too.
I know. That's the only reason
Both
I didn't
schools
go,
are stupid.
bro.
I got accepted to DePaul, but I didn't want to go there.
How much were you gonna have to pay?
A
Do you remember
lot.
the amount?
I don't know. I don't remember, but it was a lot.
More than 20?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, mine was like 34. I think.
Yeah. I think mine was like 30, maybe reaching 40.
Yeah, mine was like 34. I
It was
remember seeing the
bad.
number. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I was like, I'm done. And then the counselor at the time was like, or advisor or whatever, he's like, oh yeah, and that's including like government support and everything. And I'm like, bro, like what you mean?
You
I'm
had no hope.
like, I had
Yeah.
like, where am I gonna find like 25K, 35K so I can pay like the 5K? Like right now for UIC with like support and scholarship and stuff, I'm still paying like 3K a semester, and for me that's a lot.
At
bro.
UIC, no, at UIC I think I was paying less.
Yeah, for me that's a lot. Personally, that's a lot, but it's not a lot compared to what I would have been paying at IIT, DePaul, Lane, or not Lane Tech.
I still wonder what my life would have been like if I went to
colleges.
IIT.
I feel like, I don't know, was esports D1?
I don't know, but
If it was D1, then we probably could have gotten scholarships. If it was D1 or D2, because their sports, their athletic like clubs and stuff, they're D3. And I got invited, but I just didn't go because they don't give scholarships for D3.
oh,
So I was like, I might as well not, because I would have still been paying a lot or taking out loans.
I just know I would have made that team better. Whichever team I joined.
Okay, buddy.
Come
Alright.
on. You've
Well,
seen
well,
the way
maybe
I
yeah,
play.
because you are pretty like you sweat the game. So
Yeah,
it makes
like,
sense.
and then if you're giving me a reason to grind it,
Yeah, I guess it does.
bro, like that's all I ever
You
wanted.
put, yeah, even now you put hella time or hella hours into like getting better at the game or like get something from the game.
Yeah,
So
pretty much.
I guess it would make sense. Well, yeah, right. Cause, well, I mean, like in anything else, everybody had their down days, but you didn't have a lot of like down days, or you were just playing bad. Or not
Yeah.
even days. You have like 2 games out of
2
like the
games I
whole
played
day
bad.
that you would do bad.
Yeah.
It would be like you, me, and then like the rest of the team that we played with. But
Like,
we would
David,
make them like go into like the deep end of the game and just push them like ranked or like stupid. Cause our what's it called? What's that rating thing? Your KD.
Your KD?
Our KD was stupid. Yours was like pretty high up there. Mine was low, like lower than yours, but yours was pretty up there. So every time anybody of us would host, it would automatically go to like a game that would have equal amount of like KDs, especially because of him. Because we were just going into like these insane freaking lobbies where like people would be on PC all the time or like on Xbox or something. They would be like stupid crack.
I wish we could come back to that.
It was fun. But I mean, a game doesn't last that long. It just maybe with this new
Black Ops 6?
yeah, maybe with this BO6, I'm not gonna say it looks promising, but it looks kind of fun. I mean, the trailer that came out
No,
looked
it's
kind of
looking
cool.
promising, I'm not gonna lie.
You've been saying that for the past 4 years,
I have, fuck.
so I don't know. Yeah, so that's my college experience, and that would have been his college experience if he finished or he kept going. But yeah, and then now a lot of friends are finishing like universities, right? So
Yeah.
like a lot of people are finishing their 4-year or like getting their bachelor's. So
David just finished.
David just finished. We have another friend who just graduated. Well, yeah, a lot of people finished. Like the one we're going on Friday, her party, she just graduated.
Oh, yeah. But damn, I forgot that was the thing.
Yeah, that was the theme. So I finished my associate, so that's not really, it's nothing compared to their bachelor's.
Still somewhere though.
For Jose finishes bachelor's,
What is Marcos going for?
his bachelor's, but he changed his his major from biology, and like in like field I don't know, some shit in the field using biology or something like that. But he changed the business and he went to UIC for some reason. Who else? Diana, she graduated too. Torres.
I seen her posted.
Nayeli, she graduated. Yeah, and then like some other friends in that little like group of hers. They graduated.
No?
Yeah, I think so.
I didn't know they were still friends.
A lot, Marbella, like a whole lot, like a decent amount of the people that we graduated in high school has finished university like this year, which I'm like super proud of them because it's been 4 years. It's been 4 years again,
bro.
so it's been a long time. And then I look back to like, I would say like friends from high school from like lower grades than me, and I'm like, damn, you're about to graduate next year, and I'm like, I'm barely gonna graduate. I think next year too. Like I might graduate with them just because I took too long to know what I wanted to study. Like I took a year off, bro. Like I was still in school, but that whole year that I was in school, I was taking like gen eds and stuff. Like I went undecided, so I didn't know what the hell I was gonna study up until my second year of college. So I took 3 years of community college.
I think it also hit me pretty hard because I was thinking of, it made me realize like all that time that went past for us.
Yeah.
Obviously, like those 4 years. Obviously, yes, it happens to everybody else, but I didn't really take that into account. Bro, my brother is about to finish high school.
Bro, yeah.
He's going into senior year.
Okay, so wait, how old are you?
22.
22. All right, I'm 22. But you're 2000 what?
2.
All right, so I'm 2001. Bro, that hits me the same thing. I remember I was a chambelán for this 15 años when I was like 18. Bro, the girl that I was chambelán for me, she always looked like a kid, like another sister.
Yeah.
Like she used to look like super small, just like this, like it was like another sister. I was like, fuck. And now, recently, mom's like, oh yeah, she's gonna turn 18 soon. And I'm like,
Yo.
what? I'm like, since when? Like, I'm like, so is she gonna be a junior or a senior? She's like, oh, I think she's a junior right now, or gonna be a senior soon. I'm like, what? Like, and then I have her like on Snap or Instagram or something, and I look at her, I'm like, bro, to me she still looks like she's a 15-year-old. Like to me, she looks like.
I mean, that's how it is with like my
That's
sister.
crazy.
I was just chambelán for my sister.
Yeah.
And she's in high school now. And I was like, bro, not so long ago, I was just there.
Yeah, like it's
how
super
are these
weird.
kids there?
And I feel like old because I'm 22. I'm about to be 23 this year, bro. I wouldn't say I feel old, but like when people tell me, like when I meet other like younger kids at like 20, 21, I say kids.
Yeah.
I say
but
kids.
No,
that
but
I'm
yeah,
old.
you look at it,
Yeah.
it's like, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
I like recently I had this I had this experience where I was like with this group of friends, right? And they're like, oh yeah, how old are you guys? And I'm like, oh, and they're just saying their age. No, I'm 20, 21, 22. And then the last person was like, oh yeah, I'm 20. And then it was a girl and she points to me and she's like, how old are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm 20. I'm about to turn 23 this year. And she's like, damn. I'm like, bro, what you mean, damn? Like, I'm still pretty young. Like, I'm barely reaching like a decent age, bro. What you mean, damn?
When we did it to Jerry.
Oh yeah.
He was like 230. Damn.
Damn. Yeah, our boy hit 230 pounds or
I love
something.
you,
That's
Jerry,
crazy,
bro.
Jerry. Nah, bro. Nah, Jerry, you're good, bro. We're gonna see him skinny again. Watch. Yeah, but nah. That hits me when I'm like that. That's when it hits me when other people say that I'm old. I'm like, bro, like, there's no way.
Like we're really not.
I'm
but
not that old.
You just feel old because like I feel like growing up, you hear a lot of people saying like your prime is like.
Oh yeah.
Like 18.
Yeah, your 20s or something. That's such a misconception though. I feel like I don't think in our 20s is our prime. I feel like it's I
definitely
don't know.
not our prime, but I feel like it definitely gets to my head though.
Yeah. I feel like maybe physically, like where we have a lot of energy and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I
That's
think
the
that's
thing.
when the prime is.
I wanna enjoy that though. Like,
Yeah.
I don't wanna. Like, obviously, yes, I would like to grow old, whatever, experience life, enjoy it. But at the same time, like, how people say, like, enjoy it while you're young. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but
I want to be able to.
I think that's why. I mean, I think that's part of the reason. I feel like super grateful for the good things that happen in COVID. You know, like the good things.
That's true.
Because now, like, I try to go out more. I try to do things. I try to like exercise a bit more, and with that comes like you going into soccer for your first time ever, right?
Yeah.
So it's like that whole new experience is kind of cool. So
It was
I like,
dude, because every time we would play soccer when we were in middle school, and even in high school, I could not play.
yeah.
I just didn't have the energy. I was like, I know I'm a lot slower than everybody else.
Yeah.
I know I'm not gonna go for the ball. I don't have the skill for it.
Right. But now,
And I just never touched
so
it.
but it's pretty cool because now that you've experienced it. But I mean, again, our friend group or everybody that we know around us plays soccer.
Exactly.
To a certain point, like to a certain like level. Like some people are like worse than others, and then some people are like super good, like Saul and stuff. You know, so. I mean, I think at one point or another you were gonna like get into it, like either playing it or like talking about it or watching the games and stuff. So I think when did we first start making the club? Like it was last year during like fall winter, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So I would say like November, October maybe.
Yeah, because I started playing it. Well, it was just like me and David going to the park.
Oh right, it
Shoot
was
the ball.
summer. Yeah, it was summer. When we
But we
would
didn't create
talk
the
about
team
it.
until after.
No,
summer.
yeah.
Yeah, we would talk about it, and that's just because we had came back from our trip from New York, and that's when we started enjoying the summer. And on our days off or whenever we were bored and we didn't feel like doing a lot,
Yeah.
fuck it, in the morning, let's go play soccer.
Yeah.
It was just us two. And then once I started seeing that I can actually shoot a ball with proper shoes, I was like, okay, this is pretty fun. Like, I want to get better at it.
Yeah, that's cool. I remember just because we would go like in the afternoons or on the weekends we would go and play, and then that's where it was only like 5 of us, right? It was like you, David, me, and then like 2 other people.
Yeah.
That would be like Marcos, Jose, and maybe 3 of us, whatever.
3 bucks, yeah.
And we would go, and then at one point we were just like, why don't we just make a team? It'll just be us. So we make the team. We overloaded the team with like players, but I feel like it was still pretty fun. You got to like get some decent experience off like what it feels to be in a game. Were you nervous your first game, or like what did you feel?
Nah, I mean no. Okay, when you first subbed me in,
Yeah.
I was like, oh fuck, now here we go. Cause like
Yeah.
I've gotten used to like playing against each other.
Right.
And I'm more comfortable pushing against or blocking against one of you guys. Cause yeah, I know how you guys play,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
know that we get along to the point where like if I shove you, you know, it's not gonna be personal.
Yeah.
And I know that like when you play an actual game, things can go down a lot more differently.
Right.
And I think that's what I wasn't ready for. Like if anything happens, like yes, I'll be there for it. But like I guess it didn't cross the idea in my head that I was like this is for real now.
Right.
And then so once I got in there and I like tried to defend the first player, I was like, okay, like I like this. This is fun.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I didn't like was the fact that it was too many subs.
Yeah, it was too stacked. The team was too stacked.
To the point
I
like
think
we couldn't build any chemistry after that,
Yeah.
honestly. And then I mean for me like
It
the
kind
only-
of sucked.
Yeah, the only reason I wanted to create the team in the first place because I wanted to keep the team small so I could
Right.
actually play.
Right. No, I think that was like reflecting on it. Even then, I was like, "Oh, this is too many people." Like, I was ready to cut people off, but I think we were too deep already in the season that I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I can't cut people off. I can't cut any people."
No,
because
I'm
of-
not gonna. The one thing that pissed me off was when you fucking allowed when it was our last game
Yeah.
and you allowed him to play after not showing up every single
Oh
game.
yeah.
But everybody was so salty. That's why David didn't show up for that game after that. That we still had
Yeah.
a chance to come back, whatever.
Yeah.
He didn't show up for that because of that.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
I mean, it is what it is. Like to be honest, to completely honest, I didn't care. Like, for me, making the team was just to mess around. Like I don't even now the team that we have, it's smaller now. We're doing better than last season, but apparently we're last place. But it doesn't really affect me, you know.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, no, it doesn't affect me either. Cause I mean, I won't again. Well, me, because I've never played soccer. I really don't give a fuck if I lose
don't really
every
care.
single game. Like all I'm working on is trying to get better and enjoying the time there because it's my friends.
No, I think. Yeah, I don't care. Like whatever happened last season, I don't really care. Like it's not personal or anything, but I just don't care. But we did like I think it was me and Marcos who was in charge of inviting people. I think we just overloaded the team, and part of that is that some people. No, I don't want to say their name, but Tripas. but he talked too much that he was just. I think he mentioned in the chat, and that's what the other people started coming, like started wanting to be in the team. Because I originally just had it us have like Marco's coach or something, us, and then you and Mark and David, and I was gonna invite like my friends like from the soccer group, not from my FIFA group, not from the from FIFA group, not from like Julian, Jose, none of them. I wasn't gonna invite none of them. So, like, when Tripas opened his mouth at that point, I'm like, oh my god, here we go. And then, but my original plan was just to invite you, David, and then have a solid, like, midfield and attacking so that you won't have so much pressure on yourself. Right? So I was gonna be like, okay, we have solid, like them being solid, like, them being good players. And then you have just like not that much responsibility where you could still gain some experience from it.
Right.
But then, those other players that I didn't want to invite. No, I'm not gonna say their names, but I had to say Tripa's name because he talks so much. And that's where like it completely got ruined. And it just started coming and coming and coming. And I'm like, all right, whatever. And no hate to them or anything, but just the plan wasn't to invite them at all. Like, even now, and now they have their own team because I didn't invite them this time again. You know what I mean? So, I mean, again, I don't care. And they're honestly, they're a better team right now. Like 100%, they're a better team. Just because he brought like players that are pretty decent at the game.
That play soccer.
Yeah, that have played soccer basically their whole life. That my team, the one that I made this season, half of the team either
gave up on soccer.
Either gave up on soccer, just started playing soccer like you, or are not even good at the sport. So there's maybe like 3 of us that are good at the sport. That being me, Boyo, and Saul.
Yeah.
Max.
That's pretty much
and maybe
it.
Tribas' brother, but Tribas' brother is like, he's good. So it's like half the team is good, half the team is like, to be respectful, bad. they're not like good. They're just decent. They're just like
pretty new.
They're all
we're all pretty
they're
new.
all pretty new or don't even play the sport to be good at the sport. But I mean, I don't care. Like, that doesn't like.
Yeah, again, I didn't.
Doesn't like hurt me to be like, oh yeah, we lost another game today. Hell nah. But I have 2 teams. I have the co-ed team too. So for me, it's cardio day. It's like I go and just run. I'm like at the end of the day of both games, I'm like dead, bro. Yesterday, I was dead, bro. Yesterday, Marcos hit me in the fucking in the ribs, bro. Yeah, he tried to like clear the ball out. And I was just standing, like I was just walking. I was standing. I stood like for a bit. I walked because I thought as I saw him swing his leg, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna blast his shit like over. And I started going that way, and it just hits me right here. I go down the floor like, bro, I couldn't breathe. I was like,
bro, like that one time I got fucking smacked in the face.
Oh yeah. Dude, you started bleeding, bro.
Dude, I didn't even fucking notice it.
Yeah, you started bleeding.
Because the whole time, the initial hit, I realized it swung my glasses off. Because obviously I could tell right away when I can't see clearly. So I couldn't see clearly, but I saw them fly. I knew where they landed. I went to go pick them up. But then the moment I turned back and put on my glasses, like everything was numb. Like badly. But because of the adrenaline rush and that helping me,
didn't feel it.
I didn't really feel it. Like it took me a second to like for my vision to come back to it being like steady and not so like dizzy.
Dizzy and like yeah.
Dude, everything was moving, and once it calmed down, everything else was still down, but I was able to play.
Right.
And that's when I fucking heard I think boys like take him out. I was like,
yeah,
why? I was
because
like, why?
there was like
but they were like, look at his face.
there was like a good 2 minutes where I didn't realize, and then I think Boy was inside with you.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, you're good? And he's like, yo, take him out, take him out. I'm like, why?
Yeah,
I
and
look at you.
And I heard that and like before I heard that he was like he asked me, I was like, you good?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, and I still went for the ball. And then I heard him as I'm chasing the ball, I heard him say it's like, yo, take him out, he's not good. I turned back, I'm like, what you mean? I'm good.
Yeah.
And then that's when you guys told me like, look at his face, he's bleeding.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
this
huh?
like this whole like I forgot what side it was, but once I was like dripping and blah blah.
Yeah, it was this side. It was this
fuck.
side. It was dripping in blood.
Yeah, I was like,
I
fuck.
gotta go clean that.
So I'm like, yo, take him out, and you went to go clean yourself. By the time you came back, like the game was done. It was like you were gonna go in for like last 6 minutes. They hit you in like the first 3 minutes.
No, not even 3. Like first.
Oh really?
It was like
first minute or two. He goes in, he gets knocked the fuck out. He gets back up, puts his glasses, he's bleeding. He goes out. It takes like 3 minutes to go in like in the bathroom and then clean himself, and he comes back, and like the game over. The game is over. Like they beeped the game, and alright.
Dude, it's just, it wouldn't stop bleeding. Like it didn't hurt, but it wouldn't stop bleeding.
Yeah, because it hit the side of your nose, right?
Yeah, and it was my glasses too, so it's just like it just.
Oh
hit me.
hell, that's just nasty. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
how...
oh look, my glasses are fucking bent because of that shit. Look.
Oh yeah, they do look bad. Yeah, yeah. I don't know how you or like anybody who needs glasses plays with their glasses.
I have to.
Yeah.
I can't see without my glasses. Like I literally had to wear them, and then I had gone in contacts, but I had to go fucking get them again.
So then, do you? I mean, since you started playing, do you like watch any soccer?
Sometimes when I see a game or sometimes when
But like, it'll be like with people around, right? Not
yeah,
by yourself.
pretty much. I haven't really watched it myself.
No, I don't watch games by myself unless it's like a super good game. Like if it's like the Clásico, like Madrid, Barcelona, or if it's like the final of something.
Usually when people invite me over, like to watch a game.
But like if it's like an important game or like a big game, that's when I watch it. But I do keep up with like teams and like who they sign and like you know, table placements and everything, and I gotta keep up with that. But I don't like watch every single game. Some others do. Like I think people who do watch them constantly is Marcos, Jose, and maybe like I don't know, some other like person. Maybe I don't know, maybe Tripas.
Probably.
They keep up with like.
David keeps up with it.
No, but I watch every game. I think David doesn't watch every game, does he? Probably not. But like those three that I mentioned, like they probably watch every single, or try to watch every single game that they could, if they're not like at work or something. But that's that.
I noticed though, like in our games, like even though we keep losing.
Yeah. Well, we actually haven't lost as much this season. We've lost maybe like 3 games out of like the mini game. But the reason we're last is because we haven't won any games either. We won maybe like 2-3 games. So maybe like wins and losses, we've been tied. But games that we've tied, we have so many. We have like so many games that we either tied, lost by 1 goal, or we just can't win.
From the first time we played till now, even though I haven't been going like these past 2 weeks, I still feel like my defense got a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Like I know, dude. I know I'm not good. Like I know I'm shit at the game.
Yeah.
Unlike any other thing that I'm cocky at, I know I'm shit at soccer. And that shit sucks. But I have noticed that like sometimes when I will block a ball, I will feel it and I will tell myself like, that was better than last time.
Yeah, no, definitely you've gotten better at playing defense or like playing the game in general. You've gotten better 100%. Like even players like Richie, Marcos, they got really like, I wouldn't say like, oh my god, they're like the best thing that we got in the team, but they gotten better. Like they definitely got better. Especially you compared to like our first like time like playing and stuff. You definitely like your skills and everything.
Like even when we play just like against ourselves, against each other, I'll be pushing you guys a lot more. I'll be definitely on you guys' ass a lot more. Unlike before. And that's because, dude, the thing is, the thing that I like incorporate, I guess, is like for anything that I do, whether it's like calisthenics, video games, I'm always the aggressor.
Right. Yeah.
I'm always wanting to push. I'm always wanting to do something. I'm always wanting to get better.
Right.
And at soccer, I don't like being aggressive.
Yeah, I mean,
I like being in the back. Like I would like to play more forward, but I like being in the back. But that's the thing though, I haven't learned to be defensive.
right, yeah.
All I've known is push.
You can be aggressive and be defense.
Well, yeah, I know, but that's the thing though. Like I had to adapt that, and
Right.
I haven't gotten around to adapting that just quite yet. Cause, like I said, everything else that I do, I'm just so used to just being there, being on top,
Right.
being whatever the fuck I have to do, and
Well, I
then
mean-
that's what made it harder. Cause as soon as I get the ball, I kind of like panic, and I want to pass it right away.
Yeah.
Instead of like either trying to push up a bit or
Yeah, take the ball, roll with the ball,
exactly.
dribble. Yeah.
I've gotten that fucking just feeling of just pass it right away to someone that's open.
Yeah, that was me for sure. Like when I was first playing soccer, like I remember, it's because it depends to like how you were taught playing. So if you were taught to just, all right, when you play defense, when you get the ball, just send it up, just blast it, just blast. That's how I was taught at first, like playing defense, because I was playing like midfield first, like as a winger, and then they put me defense. And they're like, oh, cuando tengas la pelota o cuando la ganas, nomás sácala. And that's what I would do. I would just fucking blast the ball out.
That's kind of what you guys told me too.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, don't even worry about it. Just send it out.
Yeah, just send it.
Or like that one pass I had to you. I think it was last week.
Yeah.
I just heard you scream my name, and I had the ball, and I remember like I was chasing after the ball, and I heard you call my name.
Yeah.
And I just kicked it, and it crossed over to you.
Yeah.
And I was like,
That was a
oh,
really
that
good
shit
ball.
felt so good.
Yeah, that was a really good ball.
And I was like, that shit felt so good. I was like, no way, I just hit that shit.
It's pretty good too, just because the ball that we're playing with is like a size 4 ball, so it's like it's a futsal ball.
Yeah.
It's like those hard like futsal balls. So I think that's pretty good like practice. The fact that you are starting off with a ball like that, just because I feel like it'll be easier once you start like playing with the regular size ball, with the 5 size ball. And stuff.
It is, because what made it harder is I would borrow 3 Pas's brother's shoes.
Yeah.
And those shoes were size 11, which are half an inch bigger than what I wear.
Yeah.
So hitting that small ball or chasing after that small ball would make it so difficult, because sometimes I would catch myself missing the ball.
Yeah.
Because I think I would have it and I wouldn't. And then we
Yeah.
would go. I'm telling you, we would go play against each other. We had the regular ball. That shit felt so much better and easier.
Yeah, I remember people were like, even now they're like, oh, you play with the small ass ball. For me, I kind of like playing with the smaller ball just because it's easier to control, easier to pass the ball and everything. Because a ball like that, it's more for touch, skill, dribbling, stuff like that. And then, so a lot of people were like mad at the fact that we were playing with the size 4 ball, and I actually enjoyed playing with the size 4 ball. I mean, with the futsal ball. So, like playing with that now, I feel easier. I just need to be more confident, like you were saying. Like I just need to be more confident in what the heck I'm doing, because if I'm not confident about what I'm supposed to do next after getting the ball, or what am I supposed to do while I have the ball or running with the ball, then I'm like, I can't do anything. But I definitely got better too. Even though I'm more experienced, I feel like playing with that ball or in that like league, because it's pretty small too.
Dude,
like, the field is small.
And I don't know why with soccer. I think that's why I also never really liked it. With soccer, it was like the only sport that I was like really honestly scared of.
Yeah.
Like the ball.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because I never trained my legs to be stronger, because I never really used my legs for any of those sports, like to be kicking or anything. I don't know if it was that or just, I don't know, something that traumatized me when I was younger. But when it comes to, I'd be pretty confident playing basketball, grabbing the ball, playing basketball, volleyball. I could play any sport, but soccer I couldn't. So I was like, fuck.
Because you're scared of to hurt your feet and shit.
I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's, because I mean, I could fuck up my feet in basketball. I could fuck them up in football. But I don't know what it was about.
Maybe the clash
I think it was
the
a
feet.
clash of the feet with the ball, or just getting hit by that strong ass leg.
Yeah, no, people have some insane legs,
Dude,
bro.
yeah, I'm telling that fucking guy that hit me in the face. That also kind of, after that hit, it scared me for a second. But then I was told myself, I gotta try to push up a little bit more so that I don't get hit like that, or be more confident in my turns or whatever the fuck I'm gonna do to not get hit like that. But even then, that was pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That was the first time I got hit pretty bad.
I think when I first started I was scared of the ball too, because I'm like, oh, I don't want to get hit. It's gonna hurt my body, or like as a kid, right? Because you're growing up as a kid and you're like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I don't want to get hit by the ball, and like, or have my legs get broken or messed up or anything. So that's definitely a fear like that I grew up with too, playing soccer. But then like little by little, you just goes away. You're just like, oh, whatever, fuck it. You're gonna go into
the more you get used to it.
Yeah. But then I started getting scared again in high school because in high school I fucked both of my legs. One year it was my right ankle. The second year was my left ankle, and they both got so like nasty swollen. Oh man, it was so disgusting. It was so bad. But I ended up playing like I was only out for like 2 weeks I think, and then I went back in, and I was able to still play again and everything. But I wasn't really scared after or before like or anything like after both of those.
Yeah, another thing that scared me was especially defending and shit. Like, well, a lot of people fall in soccer or in any sport. You fall, and what's it called? I have a sensitive shoulder because it's been dislocated before. So like even now it'll still dislocate at like dumbass stuff. Like I could be doing something, I could go for like a reach or something, and I'll just feel it pop, and that's not good. And I was like, fuck. Yeah. I remember it happened to me. You know how in high school we were playing floor hockey?
Yeah.
I remember once I went to go smack that shit, and I missed because my shoulder popped off mid swing.
Hell, that's
and I had
nasty.
and I had to act like I just missed, like and nothing happened because I didn't want to fucking go to like the office or whatever. So like it just popped and it popped back in as soon as I got up. I'm like, what the fuck? And I just tried to play again, and I could feel it like it was just. Because it just finished dislocating. Yeah. I was like, fuck, like that shit did not feel good. And that's the one thing I've been scared of like doing with any sports. But then again, I don't give a fuck when I'm doing handstands and shit.
Right. I think when it comes to soccer, I wouldn't say fear, but the thing I don't like doing is headering. Like I try to avoid headering the ball as much as possible. I don't think I've
never seen you really header like that.
I don't try to header the ball at all. Like, like if it's the only thing I have to do, then I'll do it. But if I can do like anything else other than header, I'll do it because I don't like headering the ball. Because I remember just growing up, like doing headering like routines or headering practices, my head would be like so like hurt after the end of the day. Like this whole front was like basically out of steel by the end of the day. Like it was so bad. I didn't enjoy headering practice or doing anything that involved headering. So I try to avoid everything possible, especially like if the ball is coming at you 50 miles per hour and the only thing you have to do is header it. Just like it hurts, bro. Like it, and especially if the ball is like hard as shit.
I literally just had that conversation.
It hurts,
I don't know. It was with one of the soccer guys when we were at a soccer game.
Yeah.
And someone went for a cabecita, and I was like, I think it was either like Richie or Jose. And I was like, bro, I don't know how people do that. Like that shit must hurt.
Yeah. Like if the ball is like maybe like it bounces up and it's nothing, then I'll header it or. But if the ball's coming at you like so fast, I'm ducking. I'm like, or if it's like the only thing I have to do or like to make a goal or whatever, then I'll header it. But if there's anything else I could possibly do to avoid the header, I'll do it. Like I don't like headering. I wouldn't say it's a fear, but I don't enjoy it.
I think that's the one thing I'm gonna just try to focus on this summer. Just like becoming more athletic, just playing like, a bit more of everything.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow I'm going to the beach.
Yeah.
Bro, we're taking the football, we're taking the volleyball.
Yeah.
Dude,
no, that's fun.
I never realized how much fun volleyball is.
Yeah, volleyball is fun.
Dude, it's I want to, and that's what sucks because I don't know a lot of people that like volleyball like that would actually play a game and take it seriously. That would actually be trying to go for the ball, you know?
I mean, I'm sure I'll probably be like
that motherfucker from Haikyuu.
I'll probably be like a libero.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna be a Hinata.
No, not him. That is
the libero.
Yeah,
the libero. Yeah, I actually went to go watch the movie. Yeah, when it came out. Yeah. We went. I went with my sister because it was her birthday, and she used to watch it a lot. So I'm like, oh, I wonder if she still likes it. So I asked her, I'm like, oh, you still like anime? And you still watch Haikyuu? Or like you really like Haikyuu? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, alright, I'm just buy her like tickets, and I took her, and it was a good ass movie. I fuck with that movie. It was really good, and with the anime itself, it's pretty good.
But so, I think I want to get into volleyball. I want to play.
I would be down. I would be down to try volleyball again. I probably won't be like a spiker or like I don't know. I don't know what the positions, a libero or maybe I'll do. Maybe I can do centering because. I mean, but you just have to be tall for that.
I don't know what I would like to do.
I'll
I feel
probably
like
just be a
everything in that
libero.
everything in that sport kind of amazing. Like I want to do a little bit of everything. Like in soccer,
Yeah.
I don't care about being a striker.
Yeah.
I'm cool being a defender.
Yeah.
Like in basketball, I'm cool like trying to shoot threes. You know, like I have something set that I want to do. But in volleyball, I haven't found what I would like to do.
I think it's pretty cool. I mean, just by watching Haikyuu itself, I'm like, damn, each position is cool as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
Like, even if you're a wing spiker, a middle blocker, or whatever, like, you look cool as fuck doing it. Like, if if you're a blocker, you go up and you block that shit. You block a spike like coming strong as hell. You look cool as fuck.
But then also like,
But then if you're but then if you're a spiker, jumping high and spiking that ball hard, you look cool. But if you're like a libero and you save a block, you receive the block or the spike cool as hell, you look cool as hell. Like, I don't know, if you're a setter and you like manage to fake the block and set it to like a spike on the other side, you look cool as hell.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of cool things you can do.
I think for one of these next podcasts, we should try to plan out a day where we invite the guys for volleyball day at the beach.
Yeah, that'd be
so
cool.
we could also enjoy the beach.
Yeah.
In this upcoming like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We go play and then we could also talk about the extreme.
That'll be cool. Yeah. So like summer, like talking about that, like summer plans. That'll be cool to do. Like we just do like more content for the podcast. Maybe not like do the podcast at the beach, but maybe have like clips.
Yeah,
and then show it.
So that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
So you know how we were watching the thing that I was showing you? Yeah. So I was thinking like when we do those things, if we go out play volleyball at the beach or whatever, it's like a little vlog.
Yeah.
Just record what the fuck we're doing, and then we can even upload it as a separate video.
Or as a separate, that'll be cool. That'll be cool because, I mean, just talking about summer in general, I just would rather go out a little bit more. Maybe with like friends, or maybe not like do crazy stuff, like not like parties and stuff, but like just enjoy the summer a little bit more. Yeah, enjoy the summer because I feel like last summer wasn't that enjoyable. I don't know what I did last summer.
No, last summer.
I remember last summer.
What?
We were hanging out a lot last summer.
Were we?
Yeah.
No, we were.
Yeah, we were.
Doing what?
Well, we went to the like Hello White Sox games.
Oh, that is true. Yeah. Okay. So I was gonna say that, but the main thing I remember is more of like 3 times out of the week we were at the beach.
Yeah. Okay, that was you. But like.
Yeah, but again, that's where I was leading. Like, summer was fun.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was with the same group of people, and I don't mind doing it again this year. But I think I want to invite more of the guys because I feel like I didn't hang out with the guys as much.
Yeah,
I only hung out with David and them.
That's the like the hardest part too. Like, because now that it's summer, people want to go out, but it also gets busy for a lot of people.
Exactly.
So like,
that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I want to have one of those days where we all.
And not only, I'm not talking about busy in terms of like people are gonna hang out with like different groups, but like people are working more hours. People are just at work or are tired, and then just go straight to like.
Doing their own thing
at home, or some people have girlfriends and they go, at date nights and stuff. But like, I think that's the hardest part too, especially now that we're older. Like everybody goes to work, or people do summer school, or I don't know, they go on vacations to like Mexico or something like that.
But that's what I'm saying.
So it's kind of hard to make plans. Yeah, it's definitely hard to make plans in the summer. So I think. Well, personally, individual. Well, the camera went out of space, so it stopped recording. But we were saying like we'll just keep posting every week. We'll make podcasts maybe every week, depending on like our schedule and everything. But maybe like we'll try to do every week. But you guys have any topics you guys want to talk about, or things you guys want us to talk about or go cover through? Just let us know in the comments, and we'll try to. Go through them and have our own stuff that we want to talk about, and we'll just have maybe little vlogs here and there, 5-minute vlogs or something like that.
Yeah, and then the last clip that you guys saw, they cut off where we're talking about summer, and then if anything, we'll just continue that conversation with the next podcast. That way we could go into deeper talk with that too. So what do you guys enjoy?
Yep. So thank you for staying in our podcast, our first new episode of our new podcast.
That will go up.
That will upload. So thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll just see you in the next podcast. Like, subscribe. Thanks for.
Alright. Back shots.
Yo.
I wish you one.
I'm like over here, corner.
I'm leaving that in.